God bless the troops. You know, these soldiers got put into a situation for tomorrow morning that I don't think a lot of my peers, I don't think we've ever had to face anything like this, such magnitude, you know. Having to defend something on American soil against Americans as an armed soldier, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. You know, a lot of these troops have family members who may have those beliefs. A lot of them may have family members that may even show up. What happens when the order is given to whatever, you know? Just to give you an example of what it's like going into a combat hostile situation, because right now we don't know if it's hostile or peaceful. We don't know. So it's like a dual mindset that you have to have, but you always got to be at the ready. Prior to me going to combat, or anytime, you know, you get a little nervous, especially the first time. I was super nervous, right? But I used to watch this movie. I watched this movie pretty much every time after that, and it's called Patton. It was made in 1970, and General George Patton in that movie stated, "It is not our job to die for our country. It's our job to make sure that those die for theirs," right? So going into a situation like tomorrow, when you have a bunch of Americans that want to start a hostile civil war for no reason, that puts them at a huge risk. And we have over 20,000 National Guardsmen out there protecting the Capitol. We also have a right to defend ourselves. So no matter where they are strategically placed all around the place, they have an inherent right to self-defense. That's 20,000 risk all over, right? And we don't shoot to wound, we shoot to kill, right? So that bothers me. And it all started from when whoever gave the word to, you know, march on the Capitol building and do what they did. Now we're here. Now this is where we are now. We got soldiers sleeping outside on the ground in the cold. They probably eating cold soup, all kind of crazy stuff, right? But that's what we do. All I'm asking is just say a prayer. Just say a silent prayer for the soldiers, for the troops. We got pretty good leadership. They reactivated General Honore from New Orleans. I used to work with him back in Fort Hood back in the 90s. So that man is wild. He don't take no mess from nobody. Back here in Fort Hood, he didn't take no mess from nobody. He did the same in Katrina, and he's going to do the same in D.C. If I were you, if I lived in D.C., I wouldn't be around none of this. Stay home. If they give you the day off, stay home. Just don't get involved, man. You don't know what is in store, what's in these people. You don't know nothing, right? So, I think that's why I have a lot of anxiety this morning, because I'm worried about the young guy that's never been nowhere, that's never did nothing, and they hand him a weapon and say, all right, game time, you know? So what happens there, right? It's deep, you know? And it's worrisome, and you know, I just hope everything works out for the best. So that's my 2 cents on it. There's a video going around, an Army vet, now viral video, and he's giving his take on it, and it's pretty accurate, you know, about the feelings of going into a situation like this when you have to protect something against your own. It's weird, and it should never get like this. Hopefully we never will again. So again, just say a silent prayer for the troops, and y'all have a good day.